They're like, fool! You do not even fathom the mere mere information that I seek, that I'm able to transpire through existence by just clipping through islands.
Yeah, that one was like, dude, you don't know how to clip. And then Link's looking back at him is like, are you kidding me? Really? You're talking to me here? Because this Wind Waker has a good amount of glitches that can involve clipping. With Link.
Yeah.
Especially in the
And
GameCube.
actually,
So, yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. As you guys can see, there's a flock of seagulls right here. Let's go near the flock of seagulls. Introduction to another big octo. So let's go ahead and take him out, like the same way that we did on 2i Reef. But you can use like other projectiles, like you'll get later, but since my only projectile is the boomerang, this is probably the best way I can actually take him out.
Oh
actually,
yeah, because
actually...
the only other thing that could probably do more damage at this point would be the bombs, but it's so hard to hit him with the bombs that, unless you have really good aim, I don't recommend it. Boomerang's
don't even...
faster.
So let's go ahead and take him out here. I do believe this guy has probably another piece of card if I remember correctly.
No, he doesn't. If I'm not mistaken, this one has 100 rupees.
Ah, oh well. A lot of rupees for me.
Well, in the end, if you're going for all the figurines, you kind of have to go through one of these eventually just to get a picture. So this one's probably good to leave for last or something. If you know it has the rupee settings.
Well, I already got a picture of him.
Yeah, so I know for a fact you're good with that.
There we go. We've defeated the big octo.
And I noticed they changed the eye color. In the original, when you knock out an eye, they turn gray. I don't know why they changed it to blue here. Maybe just to make it stand out more with the lighting, but it's a weird change.
It's probably that. But as soon as you kill it, you'll notice that there's a ring of light right there. We need to sail over to it and use our grappling hook. So, let's sail a little bit closer to it. Okay, and pull out the grappling hook and salvage. There we go. Let's see if we're right. I think this is just simply rupees, but...
Yeah, my map's telling me
couldn't
rupees,
hurt
so
to
I'm
see.
saying that.
Yep, an orange rupees. So this is worth 100. So there we go. We got another 100 rupees. Now let's get closer to this island real quick, and I want to actually record it on my map. Here. This one, I do believe, is one that we're going to be visiting much later in the game, towards end game.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, if I remember correctly, you could get something here by clip. Oh well, nope. Look, you guys see that beam of light?
Oh, what do you know? You have one of the charts here.
I do have one of the charts here. And Whirlwind, screw you. Let's get closer to it real quick.
I do believe actually this is like the first treasure chart too, which should give you 200.
Okay. I think this might be 200. Yeah. Let's looky. Yep, a silver rupee. 200 rupees.
Well,
there you go. We're almost maxed out on money on the next wallet, so that's actually kind of really good. But
it might be a good time very soon to go back to a previous island and buy something. That's exclusive to this game.
I know.
And make parts like this easier. Why is your hook still out?
I don't know. I meant to pull out. I meant to use the bait, and I used the hook.
Do you want to grab the smash fish and put them in your boat for fish fillet or what?
That is actually kind of funny. But this is the private oasis. We'll be coming back to this later.
Yeah, because right now someone else owns the island, so you can't get into the house, which means you kind of need to find who owns this house first before you can do anything.
And not only
even talking about it.
Not only that, this is another indication of the Golden Triumph forks that he keeps mentioning. So this is gonna be late game stuff. So don't even worry about this island for right now. Until, actually, if I remember correctly, you can actually do something, and you could do so by cheating.
There is a treasure, kind of. It was only in the original. Correctly. I know what you're talking about, though.
Yeah, there is a treasure chest on that island that you need a certain item to get because you need to latch onto a tree with it. You can actually do some weird clipping with the Deku Leaf to get that item early.
Yeah, well,
But
technically, once you had the item that you can get up to that chart with, well, that treasure chest, I mean, then
yeah,
you can just, if you do the right, it's on a GameCube, like I said, so the storage glitch, I think I mentioned in one of our past sessions, you use that. That allows you to clip through things, so because of that, you can just kind of walk right through the door and pull yourself through where the loading zone is, which means you don't need to own the house to go in. You're breaking and entering.
breaking and entering.
Only in the GameCube version, which disappoints me.
Now, if I remember correctly, let's look at the map because I think I know where we're heading towards. Yeah, we're heading towards this one. So this one, I need to just completely ignore because, as you guys can see, you're probably like, why are you in the square? There's no island here. We'll get into that later, so don't worry about that for right now.
Yeah, can't do anything at this point. Although, if you
Okay.
paid attention to the map before, are 3 areas we need to go to. That's in the center of it.
Yeah, this place is in the center of it. So keep that in mind after we've completed this. I know, in Lester, by the way, that item that you mentioned that's exclusive to this version of the game makes my life a lot easier
Then why haven't you gotten it yet?
because I don't. Once I get a certain thing, it allows me to warp places.
That's
Then
why
I'll
I'm
go
saying,
get it.
why didn't you get it yet? Then you could have got
Because I
the real
don't have
use.
that item yet.
You could have went back to Windfall after you were done with Dragon Roost.
Yeah, I guess you tried. I could have done that.
You could do
Hey,
it
look,
at whatever
another-
time. All you have to do is just be there at night.
All right, folks. Look, there's another treasure thing that we can
Yep,
pick up real
another
quick.
200 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's probably another 200. Might as well.
Yeah.
Nope. Need to get a little closer. You can get an indication with the music that chimes whenever you're over it.
I'm
If
actually
it's like
looking at my map now, actually, with this. I don't know if this is true with this version, but I'm looking at it. Treasure Chart 34 you get on this island. This is Treasure Chart 34's item. Like I said, I don't know if that's in this version exactly like that, but that's kind of funny. You get the treasure chart here, and you can just turn right around and get your treasure.
that is actually kind of funny when you really think about it.
If
like
that is true, because I'm looking at my map, it says Treasure Chart 34 you get here. The 200 rupees from it right here. Okay, that's a little weird.
Oh, I think I know why. Do you see those guys right there?
Yeah, you get it from them. You taught them to
Get it
give you a
from them.
treasure chart.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's go ahead and place this next pearl here. Wandering traveler who seeks the guidepost of the goddess, place your pearl you hold here. Okay, so we're gonna put the Pharaoh's pearl here. You place Pharaoh's pearl in the ancient statue's hands. 1 pearl remains. We only have 1 more to go get. Right here, let's go ahead and look at this signpost right here. It says, to reach Bomb Island, head south from here. I don't care.
Yeah, we don't want to go there just yet. We're kind of going in a different direction.
I'm going in the completely opposite direction of south. Okay, so let's change the wind to the northwest. Because if I remember correctly, yeah, I need to head to this square. Let's
Yep.
go ahead and head there. And actually, the next square that we're heading towards is a fairy island. And if you guys are probably wondering why I want to be here so desperately, it's because we can upgrade something here. Excuse me, by the way. I told you guys I had a cold. But anyways, we're getting ever so closely to that fairy island over there. We can actually head back to Dragon Roost if we really wanted to, but I'll do
I
it
mean,
later.
what is there on that island you can really do at this point?
Yeah.
Windfall, on the other hand, you can go get your item.
I need to actually go. Are you kidding me?
No, you have
There's
a lot of
enough-
treasure charts at this point, so it's not that surprising.
Yeah.
This is treasure
What's
chart
this?
number 3, which another 200.
I'm gonna save it then.
Yeah, because you can't really carry more money, so...
Actually, if I remember, I might have to go pick it up here in just a second because there's a mailbox jiggling, and if it's the letter that I think it is, then... Okay, let's go and look at this mailbox real quick.
Well, this will
Good
determine
morning.
if we're getting it.
Letters for Link. We have one letter. Here's your letter.
Well, we didn't get charged, so I'm guessing this isn't the letter.
Have any enough? Oh, this is Grandma.
Yeah.
She's telling me about the.
Oh, great! Now you gotta get 20 rupees.
Do you have enough rupees? Yes, Grandma. It's overflowing. Waste of 20. But as you guys can see, there is another tree right here. We'll be coming back and doing this much later in the game. Don't even worry about it right now. I keep mentioning that. And where's the blue choo-choo? I know you're here. There you are. I know you're here. Give me your blue jelly. Okay. Now let's go ahead and equip bombs because we do have bombs, and we can blow up this rock on this island. Let's go ahead and do so. And once we blow it up, we have access to the island. So let's go ahead and go down there. But yeah, I'm going to have to save that treasure for later because I'm kind of maxed out on money right now.
Yeah, you can't really do anything because of that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it helps when you know what treasure truck gives you what. And, you know, this map I have, this is why I found this in the first place before this version came out, so I kind of need to find another one now.
Uh-huh.
At least it tells me the general idea of what these are.
Yeah. But now that we're talking to the Great Fairy again, she's going to upgrade something in our inventory again. And now we have the maximum amount of bombs we can carry at once. We can carry a maximum of 99 wherever we go.
Yeah, overkill, isn't it?
I know, we're overkilling.
This
I
is
usually
the most
do
bombs
this.
I believe you can carry in any Zelda game.
I know. It's
Because in
ridiculous.
Twilight Princess, the most you can carry, I believe, is 60 at the normal type, so that's the highest in that one. In Link to the Past, it was, I think, 50 at the most. So, yeah, this game has a pretty dang high bomb count. They want you to explode a lot of stuff.
But most people just wait until later to go and get that. I go get it now because it's along the way.
Yeah, I usually get both bomb upgrades like right away. Because it just makes things so much easier. If I can get all the upgrades for something at once, I usually go get them at once. Especially when it comes to wall upgrades, because you really need a big wall in this game. Especially in the original, if you're trying to actually beat it.
Hold on. Did I forget something? I did forget something. I forgot to record this island on the map.
Oh, that would help.
That would help. Let's go ahead and do that.
I don't
real
know
quick.
what island this is called.
I don't know. It's not a fairy island.
No, it must be, we have too much money. Can't pick up this treasure chart island.
I mean, I do like what they did with the wind direction. It kind of shows you where, you know, where the wind's going to be blowing in the general vicinity of the area, but I think we were so, like, engrossed on that treasure that we completely forgot Fishman.
Well, mainly you, because I know I don't really care at this point. I have an actual map that tells me where it is, so this is more for your reference.
Yeah. Fishman's like, how could you forget me? I'm better than treasure. I'm a treasure of information.
I'm free, minus the food you gotta pay out.
Yeah, really. But this is Eastern Fairy Island. You need to remember this one because this one has 200 rupees we're going to pick up later when we don't have money. Okay. Now this is what we're talking about. Lester was talking about the auction and Windfall Island. Around this point in the game, you can actually go into Windfall Island in that area that I told you guys about when we were last at Windfall Island, about the guy that was going to charge me money for breaking his vases. He said that practically, if we go... Actually, I need to change the wind direction again. Forgot. You need to go... do believe this way. Yep. But, anyways, during the nighttime, we go in there. Zaruni, one of the many residents of Windfall Island, holds auctions every night, where there's many prizes up for sale. One including a fast-paced sale that's exclusive to this version of the game.
You can get it the second you're done at Dragon Roost, so if you want to speed through the game, I recommend getting it then.
Yeah.
I think the
Well-
requirements to get the auction to work is you can't do it your first time at Windfall. You have to do it later, so you just have to do something else, like do the stuff you need to in Dragaroos, and then it's available whenever it's night.
Yeah. We'll be getting that here soon, I promise.
Plus, there's also, I believe, another thing you can do on the island, which only activates after your first trip, so that's another thing to keep your eyes out for, which also makes getting to the auction much easier, but you'll get to that point when you actually do that stuff, so I won't really say too much more.
Don't kick me in the face, dude.
And don't jump off the side. I've done that before. Like,
You
I'm
saw
gonna try
that,
to
didn't
dunk.
you?
Oh, I just landed on the water. There goes a minute.
My speed run.
Gotta reset.
Dadgummit. Alright, so now we have bombs. Let's go ahead and equip those now that we have 99 of them.
But man, this is no true speedrun. I don't see any splits. Where are the splits?
What do you mean
No,
splits?
no Twitch chat. Where are the
Oh.
kappas?
Kappa, Craigasm.
This is just the lines that people use anymore to make fun of it.
As soon as we blow up all of them, treasure chest is on amongst us. And this looks like it's a useless item too.
Yeah, probably another thing of spoils.
A Boko Babas.
Yeah, we really don't care about these things.
I don't care about those at all because I've already showed off what
I
they
mean, if
do.
you need blue potions easily, it's kind of useful, but, well, you know, grandma's soup.
Grandma's soup,
Just
better.
use that.
Alright, let's get to the third island.
And then in the original game, you duplicated it, so I was like, okay, I just need one bottle of soup and I'm good for the whole entire game.
Did they get rid of that glitch in
Yep,
the HD?
They did, which
Okay.
is, you know, disappointing for me, because that's something I did all the time as a kid. I just duplicated the soup over and over again whenever I was in dire need.
Oh, well. What can you do, right?
I know, play the GameCube version if you want all those stuff.
Oh, God. Okay, I gotta get close enough, but not close enough.
Yeah, true. I
I
do
hate this
believe,
site.
actually, on this Triangle Island, there's also a chart. I don't know if you picked it up yet.
I probably didn't.
Well, from what I'm looking at my map, it looks like there's a chart, like, right on the last little pillar. Yeah, you see it right there, just the part that's separated from the main part of the island.
Yeah.
My maps tell me it's there. I'm trying to remember if it is or not. I don't know if we can get to that at this point, though. You might need a later item.
Yeah, I might need a later item for that, too.
If you can,
But,
like, climb up to the very top, jump off with your leaf, I don't know if you have enough height. That's the only problem. You have to try it
Yeah.
now, though, if you're going to do it. Okay,
Well.
never mind.
Never mind. I'm not gonna do it right now.
The second you activate this cutscene, you're kind of done here, so.
Wandering traveler who seeks the guidepost of the goddess, place the pearl you hold here. Or we're gonna put the Din's pearl in. You place the Din pearls in the ancient statue's hands. And cutscene happens.
Yep, this is why I just said. The second you put the last pearl in, you're kind of done here.
Yeah.
Because at the
Oh,
end of
wow.
this cutscene, you're actually pushed off to a different island.
Mm-hmm. It's actually kind of funny. I love this. Huh?
Yeah, I just love the
Oh, that's
initial
cool.
reaction, like, oh, nothing happened. I'm just going to go back up here and check out and see what happened.
Huh. Bye, Link.
Now, the weird thing in this cutscene is not everything that's happening here, but how long Link is in the air for. He's in the air for this entire sequence.
Well, it's kind of funny because, well, if you really think about it, it's kind of going super slow because light speed is like super fast.
Well, that part, yeah, but the next part of it, not so much. This part here coming up. How is he still in the air at this point? When the tower is rising out of the sea.
But yeah, folks, there was a tower hidden underneath the water the whole entire time. And
only
Link
had the
was
scuba gear,
flying
could've
the
found
whole
it
entire
earlier.
time.
Yeah, see, he's still in the air.
Face plant. Poor Link gets thrown away all over the place.
Yeah, he's just thrown it all around like a rag doll. No one really cares. Then and then in the beginning of the game, the boat's like, I can't go anywhere because I don't have a sail. But then he still does stuff like this, traveling islands just to
cruising.
get over here without a sail.
Well, he's not going that far.
He's a liar. He can travel without a sail. There's a cruise button. He just didn't
yes,
want
folks,
to mention it.
This gigantic tower appeared out of the water after we placed all the pearls down. This tower, which the pearls of the gods have caused to appear, is a place that the gods of the ancient world prepared so that they might test the courage of man. Only one who is able to overcome the trials that await here can be acknowledged by the gods as a true hero. Only then will the hero be permitted to wield the power to destroy the great evil. Link, that which you must obtain, now lies before you. You must believe in your own courage, which has led you to triumph over many hardships you have faced, and you must triumph once again. You must rise above the trial of the gods. So now we have to enter this place. But we'll be entering that place here in just a second. I'm just going to do one last thing before we end the episode here. Essentially, go record... Not get out of my boat!
I'm just gonna swim over to the fish. He'll just eat the food out of my pocket.
There he is. I hate that I have to change the wind direction. This is kind of dry.
Oh, you got the swift sail.
I know. If I
at
get
this
that
point, this isn't
swift
mentioning what it
sail,
is. I'm just gonna call it its actual name at this point. But when you got the swift sail, this wouldn't have been a problem.
this won't even be a problem anymore. But let's go ahead and record this island and see what it is. What its name is. Let's go ahead and do this. Fishman's like, sure, I'll tell you. I mean, this mysterious tower came out of nowhere, but I know everything about it. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what this is called. The Tower of the Gods. Alright. So what does Fishman have to say about this? Says, done a fish fortune for you, small fry. From what I can tell, it looks like you've fated to come to this place many times. And the keys that control that fate are none other than the lucky items known as the Triumph Forks! Okay, so practically, he's telling us something that we need to do very late game. I'm not going to worry about it right now.
True. But that's funny how you mentioned something about Tingle in this place, where if you're playing the GameCube version... This is a dungeon, by the way. So the next dungeon here, you actually have more interaction with Tingle, but
yeah,
it's something you can look into more if you have that version of the game, or if you actually do want to show it off. What I'm talking about, and you know what I'm talking about, right?
The Tingle tuner.
Yeah, there's some extra stuff you can do in this dungeon, the logs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I'll be showing that off in the dungeon probably.
Yeah.
I'll talk about it.
That's what I'm talking about. The logs that you can get in this place. Only in GameCube.
Anyways, folks, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the episode here. So in the next episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker, we are going to head into the Tower of the Gods and start our next dungeon. So I'll see you guys in the next episode.